If you are anything like me or just thinking never leave your woman home during a hunt with AI, then you got a home here. Welcome to the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of a state, nation, and world that we live in. Appreciate you hanging out on a Taco Tuesday, and a happy Veterans Day to each and every one of you. And it should be a happy Veterans Day to every one of you, whether you serve or not, because you should be loving up on some veterans today. Today is not Memorial Day. Apparently, the NFL did not get the memo and did a whole bunch of in memoriam. This player's dad was a war hero. This, that, and the other. They died in battle. This and that. That's Memorial Day. That's Memorial Day. This is Veterans Day. This is where if you were a veteran, dude, God love you. High five. Smack on the tuchus. One of you, whatever. Hey, good job. Thanks. That's what Veterans Day is. Period. That's it. You honor veterans. That's it. It's funny. My dad always got really weird when you would say something like, thank you for your service. He served in the Air Force. What's up, Rhonda? He served in the Air Force, and he'd always get weird about it. He'd always get kind of didn't really. And in my mom just said, yeah, he doesn't like it when people say thank you for your service. He doesn't like that whole noise. And I didn't really push. And I just had to know. Like later on in life, I just said, before, thank God I asked him before he died. He wouldn't tell me. He's like, I just don't want to talk about it. I just don't want to talk. So I said, Mom, you have to tell me now. You have to tell me why. And she goes, because he was drafted into the Air Force. And he there's a reason why he's a scratch golfer and a pool shark, essentially, because he managed a military golf course. That was his service. And I just thought that was funny. He was like, that's why I don't talk about it. So it doesn't matter. They were a pencil pusher. They managed a golf course. They served in combat. We just were thankful, and there you go. So there you have that. Yeah, I mean, I do think there should be levels of benefits in service. I do. But it doesn't matter on this day, Veterans Day, because you're a veteran, dude. High five. Thanks so much. Right on. That is the deal. But that is today. And why the hell is it a Tuesday? Who the hell made this happen? Who made this happen? Why is it Tuesday? Isn't Veterans Day always a 3-day weekend? Did I lose this? Somebody help me with that. Somebody help me with why my memory says that Veterans Day is always a 3-day weekend. What the hell? Like, somebody help me. Because it should be a 3-day. Everybody made it a 4-day weekend because of the, just whatever. It's a Tuesday, so everybody took Monday off. I just talked to Queen Bee before the show. She went out shopping for a dress for her daughter, and she says it's a nightmare out there. It's crazy. Everybody apparently is starting Black Friday. Black Friday has started like now. Just 2 weeks early, but here we go. It is what it is. It's always on November 11th. Okay. Wasn't it? Don't we do like Veterans Day Observed? Yeah. Okay. Veterans Day Observed. If you missed it, yesterday was I explained this. I told a story about Intern Beans, and I said, "What up, Chris?" I said, Michael, how you doing? I said that if it doesn't have photographic evidence, the story didn't happen in the outdoor world. So whether it's hunting, fishing, hiking, biking, camping, whatever it is, no photographic evidence, no, did not happen. Yeah, Black Friday month. Yeah, we'll go with that, Mike. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so let's get to this. So I have receipts. Intern Beans was with me fishing on the Yellow Submarines on Tempe Town Lake when she was a young girl and not the adult that is on her collegiate internship right now. Jeez. The collegiate internship that Intern Beans has, by the way, is in Monterey. We should all have it so rough. Anyway, when she was a young girl, we would go fishing on Tempe Town Lake. We'd go to Lake Pleasant. We'd stick mostly West Valley, but we'd venture super far out to Tempe because I just thought that was a cool place for the kayaks. There was no wakes, not a bunch of boaters. It was just safer for the kids. And so we go out on Tempe Town Lake, and she's out there. What's up, Lynn? She's out there on her kayak, and she's just casting and retrieving. She's using her brother's pole. We talked about this. And so she just casting and retrieving. She said, Dad, can I stand up on this kayak? I'm like, heck yeah, you can. Hell yeah, you can stand up on the kayak. And look at the picture I got. Look at this noise. How cool is that picture? So there's a little Intern Beans. She's out there with a little life vest on, her little jean shorts, her little pink fishing shirt, and she's out there casting and retrieving, doing the most on the Hobie yellow tub marine, right? Okay. There she is. Beautiful picture, one of my favorite pictures of her. Then she says, hey, Dad. She casts it. She goes, as she's casting, hey, Dad, how many times do I have to cast before I caught a fish? Her little booty sits down in the kayak, and she's reeling this thing in. Now, here's the deal. Dad / boss / me, like a knucklehead, didn't set the drag properly on her fishing pole, which is her brother's fishing pole. So I had that thing cranked down while I was tying something on. Snap. The rod snaps in half. And Intern Bean says, oh, no, and starts hand lining this bass in. I'm not kidding. Tough as nails, this kid. I have the receipts. Remember, if you don't have pictures in the outdoors, it didn't happen. Remember, Intern Beans, broken pole, hand lining a largemouth bass. Check it out. Not kidding, guys. I told you I wasn't kidding. There she is. That's a good sized bass, too, by the way. Tempe Town Lake has some beasts in it. And I'm telling you, look at that. She got the line. Look at that broken pole right there. That's her. Intern Beans doing the most, hand lining it in. And then I'm like, Beans, grab the fish. Like, no, it's in the boat. It's flopping around. She got a little girly at the end there. But she's just the beast that she is. She hand lined that damn fish in. I couldn't be more proud of my daughter, Intern Beans, hand lining the fish in. You're darn right. She came to win. She was not going, and she did. She outfished her dad, as she normally does, with one fish. Every time. Every time we fish with Intern Bean, she, even now in her adult years, she will just catch a large fish at the very beginning of the trip and go, I'm good. Thanks. That was fun. Just outfish everybody right away, and then you don't have to worry about things. Yeah. Beans is Slavo. I appreciate that, man. Yes. Yeah, she's just a tough girl. And Slavo, if you're going to stick around, buddy, you wait till you wait till you all see what happens when you go on a hunt and you leave your lovely lady behind and she has a lot of time to play with AI. Okay, let's just get to it. We'll just go. We're just going to go right to it. We'll get to this early Black Friday stuff tomorrow if we have to, but listen to this. I go on a hunt just a few days and Queen Bee says, okay, I'll make you some AI videos. And I'm like, okay, fine. You know, because she's going to anyway. Even if I say, no, don't worry about it. They're all coming. They're just going to be flooding in. Sometimes using AI, especially a program like Sora, if you're using that and everybody's using it at the same time, like everybody's got it and they're all using it and they're all using it at the same time, it goes delusional. And it'll make a video of what she would say would be me and her. She would make the video and it doesn't look anything like me and it doesn't look anything like her, but everything else is what you wanted. So sometimes, this is what. We know how the hunt went, given this is the main topic of discussion. Slavo, the conversation was yesterday that we had that, Mr. Slavo. Thank you very much. But we do know how the hunt went. We do know. We can get into that in further detail as well. I was saying, Sometimes it doesn't look anything like us, but it did not stop her from continuing this craziness. Here you go.
Life.
I'm here to protect wildlife.
I can serve habitat by funding conservation and managing populations.
I can serve habitat by restoring ecosystems and reducing human impact.
We're the same team, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, see? Ebony and ivory. That's right. We're all on the same team. Same team.
Here for wildlife.
I'm here to protect wildlife.
I can serve habitat by funding conservation and managing populations.
I can serve habitat by restoring ecosystems and reducing human impact.
True.
We're the same team, aren't we?
Yeah.
Same team, same team, same team. Yeah. Looks nothing like us. Looks absolutely nothing like us. But there we go. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Michael. Thank you very much. It was is a great hunt. If I wanted to be deep into, yes, and yes, Slavo, the hunt went poorly. It was, by the way, that was not because of bad tracking. That was not because of lack of cover and ground, and it wasn't because of lack of shooting ability and my projectile dysfunction. It was because there was no target to shoot at. And we, trust me, saw enough targets without things coming out their head. Moving on, girlfriend with too much time and AI. Here we go. Here's how this hunt went. Slavo, you can just here you go.
I've tracked this magnificent creature for days. There she is. Stay steady. Wait. What?
Yeah. I mean, you got talent.
I've tracked this magnificent creature for days. There she is. Stay steady. Wait. What?
Yeah. See, this happened all the entire trip. The only call I got was like, did you harvest a deer? Every call was, did you see what I sent you? See the video? Now, like, are you safe? Are you okay? Are you good? How is it up there? No, did you see the video I sent you? Oh, yes. Huh? Now, Michael, that's actually funny. That's a series that we're going to be starting here on the show with a projectile dysfunction. And the cool thing about it is, the crazy thing about it is the term was actually copyrighted by or trademarked, one of the two, by a former, I believe, Cubs pitcher years ago, like 30-something years ago. He's like 90. So I'm thinking, okay, I could probably use that term. No. Not until 70 years after his death. If you copyright something, it's yours until you die plus 70 years. So I've reached out to his fam to see if I could use that for a bit on the show. Anyway, back to the queen bee who had way too much time on her hands while I was out hunting. And this is these next two are by far, next three, excuse me, are by far my favorite. Here is queen bee with her her deer call.
A deer call.
Yeah.
I got this. A deer call.
Yeah. That's yep. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's her asking like next time you're going deer hunt, I would like to go, because she's not coming with me on the deer hunt. But I think the consensus was, no, I'd like to just go hang out at a nice hotel and flag and just, hang out, and you can meet me there later. I'm like, kind of negates deer camp. We'll definitely figure something out. Mm-hmm. Need a video of amen, brother. Need a video of animals tying up Senator Lee saying, don't sell our lands. Amen. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, the sigh at the end, buddy. Yeah. Let's see. Here come me by. Yes, this is how much I love the woman, because I'm going to actually play this one. This is one she sent the entire family. She sent this to my mom, my sister, the girls, the kids. Everyone got this, sent it to her dad. She was very proud of this video. This hunting video made by Queen Bee through AI. I'm going to go ahead and show it. All right, here we go. God bless it. How do I do this?
Real hunters wear pink.
Yep, there it is. I'll even play it again. Listen to her giggle right here.
Real hunters wear pink.
No, they do not. They decidedly do not. Real hunters do not wear pink. Oh, that's just exactly. Thank you, Brendan. You probably came in at the wrong time, pal. Wow. At least I downloaded it. And she did that because there was a video. It is a look, Rhonda. It's a vibe. I was like, I'm not going to post that video she made when we went on a trip down south. She made a video and I was wearing a pink shirt, like a bright pink shirt like that. I'm like, I'm not going to post that. Me wearing a pink shirt because the video actually worked out so good. Like, actually looked good. And I'm like, dude, they're going to think I'm out there wearing some, pink shirt. Yeah. Yes. Well, it's something, isn't it? Then, I don't know if it is yes, like the movie Wreck-It Ralph. It's all pink. You surely like pink. It's salmon. It's clearly salmon. Bringing salmon back, slamming salmon. Then at the very end of it all, and to bring this all home here, and because it's God bless her for doing it. She actually made a video of herself doing something she would never do, and that is take a deer. And now Sora obviously doesn't understand hunting. So there's some weird stuff happening here. But here is Queen Bee on a deer hunt, a successful deer hunt. Enjoy. Oh, let's back that up a little bit. Let's back this up here. Let's back this thing up here. There we go. It's nice. Pass. Dang! Oh! I'm gonna watch that again, and then I might need some alone time. Watch it click. Bang. So awesome. Job, Queenie. Wow. Yeah. This is. No hunter salmon or orange. Yeah, I know, man. I know. But that's what happens when you leave your woman back from hunting and she has some time on her hands with AI. She's good at it. Sora just kind of jacks up every now and again. It's called and I'm not kidding. When you tell AI to do something, say, give me a report on the rise in population of elk following management and during something like that. And it gives you that jackrabbits in the desert are in season only from something. Sometimes it just goofs up like that. It's called a hallucination. Not kidding. It's called a hallucination. So Sora has a bunch of those. Yeah. Grizz, she will not learn. That is absolutely this she does will not. She might bird hunt. I don't know. We'll start with fishing. She's caught a lot of fish in her life, so we'll kind of start there. And if she advances to want to hunt someday, awesome. We'll have to pick a target species that she's just like, I don't care. Or it has to be like an invasive species, maybe. I don't know. I don't even know if she just wants to. Hey, let me do that, and then I'll do the cooking, and we can both do the eating. How about that? That sounds like a plan. But again, and I'm telling you, if anything were to get her to want to do something like that, it's probably making these videos go, you know what? I could do that. You know what I mean? Because she looks pretty hard in this thing. I mean, she's pretty tough. I mean, look at this. Look at that. Look at that look right there. I mean, she sees that. She'd be like, yeah, I kind of want to go hunting now. I dig the fit. Yeah, it actually, Grizz, you need to tell AI that I'm dressing in hunter orange. That's how she dressed me in pink that one time, all pink. But you do say the video I did with I said I wanted to go hunting with Teddy Roosevelt. I said we're both wearing camouflage tops, bottoms, and we're wearing orange baseball caps. So you just got to tell it. Essentially, what you do with AI, and obviously, I'm gonna make this sound a lot easier than it is, but you visualize your canvas and start painting. It's really what you do. You say, I want this blue, I want that orange, I want this. Yeah, you just be very, very descriptive in what you're doing. But I can see how I'm seeing more and more articles now about AI saving our outdoor ways, and it sounds so not even close to what it is. And it might not be making goofy videos like this and fun videos like this. AI, like I can ask ChatGPT, I can ask a Gemini, I can ask these programs. I guess Grok. I don't know how you pronounce that. The one on X. And you can ask them, hey, I'm going to fish Lake Pleasant on Wednesday. What do I need to bring? What type of lures do I need? What type of bait do I need? What is the best part of the lake to catch fish at this time? And it will help. And what that will do, I think this is very important to, let me back it up. I think it is very important for us to embrace AI in an outdoor community. I have been given a lot of grief in the past for comments that I make about let kids bring electronics into the outdoors. And the reason why I've said that, just so we're on the same page, is that these kids grew up in technology. Queen Bee's daughter lost her phone. And I mean, it was traumatic. And I understood it. I'm like, oh, kids these days, you can do without a phone, blah, blah. No. These kids grew up in technology. We're going to get that thing back in her hand. We're going to get her attached to it again, or it attached to her again. Toot sweet. Because they grew up taking their phones away, taking technology away from them in the outdoors will guarantee that they never go back into the outdoors. And it's like removing an appendage from them. They grew up with it. It's a part of them. So make them the Onyx Hunt, Onyx Fish Pro. Make them the Garmin Pro. Make them the Navigator, where they can hold the this Fish Finding Pro. Whatever it is, they can use electronics in the outdoors, like we use electronics in the outdoors with fish finders and depth finders, things like that. We use it all the time. We use Onyx. We're on our phones. Let them do it. Okay, it's time to embrace that. It was time to embrace that years ago, and I hope we have. But now it's time to embrace AI and encouraging people to use AI to help them along in the parts that they stumble. Because a stat was just released from a very substantial study that, in this, I believe, is offshore anglers that get a license will not renew it. 50% of them, or 50 to 70% of them, will not renew it the second year. And that is several factors. The learning curve, lack of mentorship, maybe lack of success, and the lack of success probably comes from the prior two. So instead of, I really don't know how to fish Lake Pleasant, but I'm just going to go out there with a rod and a reel and some bait and see if I can catch some fish. And if I don't want to do this anymore. That was too hard. Because who knows, fun is hard work. So you put in the hard work to have the fun, and the fun isn't fun, toast. But if I said, hey, Gemini, I'm going to ask you this about Lake Pleasant. This is what I'm going to do. What do I need to do? And I have a better shot at success. And then boom, I catch a fish. I'm renewing that license. See? So ChatGPT, Gemini, all of that. Okay. Microsoft Copilot. Okay. Eddie's in there on that. And, I don't care. Gemini I use, Grok I use. I can't pronounce it, but I use it. It's fantastic. It can help us along. And again, probably would have been good to say, hey, ChatGPT or Gemini, I'm going hunting these days in Unit 6B in Arizona. Where should the biggest concentration of deer, whatever. I could ask that, right? Rhonda, I do agree with that. And you all know me. You all have been along on this journey with me for a very long time. I believe that the Roomba was the beginning of the rise of machines. Skynet starts with Roomba. And yes, AI is probably going to take over. Hell, the 2001: A Space Odyssey taught us that. Well, Hal was the first, like, oh, that's what happened. I'm sorry, I cannot do that. When they take over, I agree. I'm not disagreeing at all. But we have a better chance at basically, what would I say, prolonging the inevitable if we embrace it and use it to our advantage while we can, which is what I am doing, and definitely what Queen Bee is doing as well. Yeah. Why not just jump in the pool and learn how to swim, so to speak? Again, Lynn, I think that's a great question, because ironically, that's how I learned how to swim. My dad threw me in Bass Lake. My father threw me in Bass Lake. Basically, sink or swim, bro. What are you gonna do? I do agree with that. That's how I learned how to snowboard too, by the way. My buddies took me to the top of Bear Mountain, the ski resort in Bear Mountain, California. Big Bear. And they took me to the very top, and they're like, okay, we'll see you at the bottom. Yeah. Elon has the Skynet vibe going, satellite AI robots. Yeah. How about the Boring Company? Don't sleep on that. Digging tunnels underground. That guy wants to colonize Mars so fast. Anyway, but yeah, jumping in is a great idea, Lynn. It is, but people that don't see success early on with something like fishing, where there's a learning curve, and hunting, same thing. There's a learning curve. They don't tend to come back and try it again. So if they could get some swimming lessons before, or at least some swimming instruction before being chucked into the pool, so to speak, it'll probably help them out. Yeah. Hold your breath, stay buoyant, move your arms and legs. There you go. Like, have some confidence before you go in, get chucked into the pool. I think it's probably a lot better that way. Yeah. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. We'll do this again mañana. Let's see. It was a movie about living on Mars. Ended badly for Arnold. But it didn't, not for Matt Damon, I think it was. The Martian. Yeah. I think he was all right. I think it was all right. No participation trophies in the outdoors. That's true. That's correct. But again, okay, Slavo, thank you for bringing that up. Actually, we're talking about that tomorrow. That's going to be the teaser run. This is what we're going to talk about tomorrow. We are going to talk about the no participation trophies in the outdoors, why people don't go back and try it again. We'll talk about that. Thank you, Slavo, for that beautiful segue. We'll see you tomorrow right here on The Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of a state, nation, and world that we live in. Hasta mañana, y'all.